Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Pokemon Shield Tradelocke. I thought last time was going to be my last episode of the recording session, and then I decided to do one more episode. So, here we are. Alright, I was not given a choice there. I had to basically engage the Stuffle. I mean, you can endure it all you want. We're just going to beat you the next turn. That might still hold true. Nope, okay. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, we're gonna have to fight Team Yell. I think this might be how we get the bike. Alrighty, Razor Leaf. Don't care, still gonna Razor Leaf it. And we still one-shot. Alright, get Cash out there. Alright. Okay, that doesn't worry me at all. Shadow Ball, and then we'll do Last Resort next turn. At the next Pokemon Center I stop at, I need to get rid of a move or two so we can get to Last Resort faster. It didn't evolve at 22 like I think it thought it did, so it must evolve later. Like 26 or something instead. $28. Okay. That's different than I remember it. So I remember wrong. Alright, we're going to beat the Sableye here pretty easily. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's kick Hop's butt again. Super Potion on the Wooloo. We're going to hit it with Knockoff again. Why not a third time here? Alright, Wooloo's defeated. This is iffy enough. Let's go Cheekers. Okay, I thought I was going to use a flying move. I know he was going with Fury attack, but it would have been fine. Alright, Corvus Squire has been defeated despite it stealing our berry. Alright. Hop spewing nonsense. I hit it once with Razor Leaf and we're done. Yep, there we go. Alright, team doing well so far. Darn it, Hop, I can't use those. Use up those potions I bought first here before I do anything with like the super potions or anything. I don't know how that person missed me, but okay. Alrighty. I think Meowth can. I think that Cash can handle this. Alright, alright. Random trainer with the potion. But we've now set up last resort, so we should be good to go on this last Pokemon. Yep. Alright, about this lady. Oh, I should have switched. If it is a fighting move, we're dead. It did not, okay. I should switch, but I'm going to chance it and stay in. Yep, there we go. Alright, we've made it to the next town. In this town, we can trade the Minccino for our 4th team member. The Toxel trade will not be here. So, but we do get, like I said, one more team member. While we're here, we're going to touch up Meowth here to not have to do as much Shadow Ball and Bite are great, but since it already has Last Resort, we don't really need to use those. We'll leave Bite, because Bite is as good as Crunch is with that ability, Technician. But this way, he'll basically bite something, maybe flinch it, and then Last Resort the rest of the way. And if he runs out of Last Resort, he's still got Bite to work with. Alrighty. I don't care so much what Bede's doing. I just want to advance. I'm just grabbing a drink here. I know he's supposed to be on like vacation or taking a break, but it always looks to me like he's in his underwear when he's wearing those shorts. Oh, cherry Pepsi. Now, where is the person I need to trade with here in this town? Alright, they're down at the where the herbs and stuff are. Like the market. I'm sitting at the table here, I think. One of the tables. I think it's this lady. Yep. Alright, I gotta get Minccino off the PC here. And this Pokemon we're gonna get is level 23, so they're already leveled up enough to fight with everyone else here. Alright, what's our new teammate name? Candy Floss, okay. But hey, we got teammate number 4, and soon as we're going up against the water gym, great to have another grass type. It's gonna make the 3rd gym a little difficult, but yeah, what do we got to work with here? Mega Drain and Razor Leaf, higher special attacks, growth, and then we also have the poison powder. Now this is where Magical Leaf could maybe come in handy. We do have the Dazzling Gleam, but we can give it already. It doesn't learn Magical Leap, surprisingly. Huh. Well, the Dazzling Gleam is big. Mega Drain is good. Need to give Cheekers a new berry here. What do we have for Candy Floss? I guess Citrus Berry as well for now. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Gotta get a badge first, apparently. I don't think I've ever been up here. Is there anything interesting up here? Oh, there's a station. There's not a clothing store around here. I guess not. Let's check what's here. I think this is where you can buy revival herbs. Like I said, I don't need any revival herbs because it's a Nuzlocke, but this was saying. Here's all the incesses. Okay. Oh, this could actually come in handy too for upping attacks and stuff. Psychic moves, rock moves, water moves, also water moves, grass type moves. That way we've got some boosts there. Alrighty. No items out. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, I didn't even notice the fishing spot that, like, was way out there. I've only noticed what was inside the net before. My bad. Oh, you're kidding me. So I could have had things like Basculin in past playthroughs. Okay. Well, I know better for the future now, I guess. Interesting that we're battling in a field, though, instead of, like, water. But see, by having only 2 attacks, it doesn't take as long to get Last Resort going. Pokeballs galore so far in this playthrough. Alright, over here, after we get the Sparkle. There we go, more Super Potions. Aha, I thought I remembered there being something back there. I don't think any of my people can learn that. Hey, my Pokemon. Alright, Nessa. Nessa's cool. Alright. So we've got our 4. We've got plenty of potions. We've got items on everybody. As much as I like Cash, we are going to switch to Candy Floss because it's grass type. We're getting rare Pokeballs. Alright, let's go get us a second gym badge. Honestly, I think if we can get by the fire gym in this, we have a shot of going all the way in this Tradelocke. Our biggest issue with us having as much early on here, with us having 2 grass types and 2 normal types, it's going to be getting by the fire gym leader. Kobo. Am I not? Kabu. If we make it past him, then our only issue is if we run into poison types or steel types. Which there's no steel gym leader. There is a Duraludon for Raihan, but it's just the Duraludon. As far as poison goes, a lot of team I almost said Skull. Yell will have some dark and poison types, but again, it won't be poison all the time. Alright, Candy Floss, let's go. Mega Drain. Yeah, that Rose Incense was worth the money. I don't care if it was critical hit, it was still worth the money. I believe it's a Sunstone that evolves our Candy Floss. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I still laugh because the first time I did this, I got stuck in this puzzle. Because at first it's just real mindless like that, just hit buttons, and then it gets harder later on. It's not that hard of a puzzle in hindsight, but the first time I went through it, I messed up near the very end. Alright. Candy Floss pulling its weight already. Let's go. Mega Drain again. Uh-oh. Oh, just Whirlpool. And it missed anyway, so it works out. Dazzling Gleam. Alrighty. We gotta turn this one off now. There we go. I think it was not the blue pipes, but this yellow pipe right here that I kept messing up when I got stuck before. I didn't mean to do Dazzling Gleam, but that works. Just Dazzling Gleam it again at this point. Good time to learn Giga Drain. We'll do even more damage. Alright, Candy Floss kicking butt. Having Giga Drain just makes it that much better for this gym. Let's see, before I turn that off. Actually, no, I think I did that perfectly. Yep. Let's see, I didn't hit the yellow. I ran over and hit the red button the first time and, like, couldn't figure things out. Nice and easy now. Alright. Let's go kick Nessa's butt. Corey, Cheekers, Cash, and Candy Floss. I was going to say, I tried not to look up the nicknames when I was seeing what Pokemon you could trade for. And so far, I'm pleasantly surprised with the made-up names. They're better than I thought they would be. Though I still think they could have done better than Cash for Meowth, but Cheekers is awesome and Candy Floss is funny too. Just say, if I can get away with it, I'm going to try to take a turn or two to growth before I start Giga Draining. Alright, just Horn Attack. We should be fine for one more growth. Alright, so we're at 2.5 times our normal attack. So we should hurt a lot. They should get hurt a lot when we do Giga Drain now. Alright, there goes the Goldeen. Yep. Yep, we should be set for the battle now. Candy Floss going right through Nessa. What's the level of her ace? Am I still over leveled? Nope, 24 versus 24, so we're riding the right ballpark, and she's evolved and we aren't. Oh, man. So it's faster than us. The only challenge we have is surviving its attack. If we survive its attack, we're going to win with our souped up attack and being 4 times super effective. All we need is Candy Floss to survive an attack here, and we win pretty much. Alright, we survived it. We should win here. Yep, alright. Candy Floss sweeps the water gym. Candy Floss for the win. Yep, we kicked your butt, Nessa. I like all the gym leaders in Sword and Shield. Like, I like all 10 of the gym leaders. They're all great. Alrighty. I don't care. Let's see, are there any Pokemon in the cave coming up that we need to get? It looks like the next Pokemon we need to catch for a trade is Maractus, so it's going to be a bit. Although, yeah, it says, yeah, it'll be Maractus. The next two are Maractus and Galarian Yamask. Which we are not near Galarian Yamask for sure, and I don't think we're near having Maractus sightings either, unless we were to do some of the Dynamax battles and happen to find one. Retaliate can be a good move in the right circumstance, but seeing as we're doing a Nuzlocke, I don't want to ever have to use that. Oh, save, because I haven't saved for a bit between recordings. There we go. Once again, if I see some Pokemon like the Stunfisk, for example, I will catch it, because if I would ever do the Isle of Armor trade with that lady, you can trade Stunfisk for Stunfisk. Well, this works out. Cash wasn't who I really would like to use against Bede, but since we do have Bite, oh, we learned Assurance, so we gotta work that in too now. I didn't catch that. It's my bad. Just hang in there, Cash. Oh, gosh. Oh, Cash, 1 health. That was way too scary. We are faster, so we should outspeed it. But oh my gosh, the fact that we almost lost Cash there. Alright, Cash gets out of there somehow. Holy cow. That was way too close for comfort there. And on that note, let's get Cheekers out there. Gosh, I think a Solosis is packing that kind of damage output. Holy cow. I'm going to say no to rest for now. I can reconsider it later, but I don't want to be asleep for 2 turns during a Nuzlocke. Alright, so you side beamed me, whatever. Alright. Easy win there. I went a little silent while I was thinking, but we survived. Man, Cash barely hanging in there. That was something, huh? Alright, we really need Cash to evolve so that we don't have as many scares like that. Go ahead and catch this Galarian Stunfisk, like I said, for a possible future trade. And Cash has likened the cut it close so recently here. I know it has revenge, but like I didn't want to lose Corey. I think this thing is sturdy enough I can crunch it. Oh, heck yeah. One more crunch ought to do it. Alright. We've got a Galarian Stunfisk if we end up doing the trade later. Maybe I'll do like a part 2 of the Nuzlocke. Like if I manage to win, I could, when I go to the Isle of Armor, I could just do those trades and have like an Isle of Armor trade team. I don't know. I think that's a little optimistic for someone that's almost lost cash twice now. Alrighty. Let's continue working our way through this cave, which has not been super kind to Cash so far. That's not great for Candy Floss either here. Yeah, right now Cheekers is our best response to fire at the moment. Oh, we got the defense drop. There we go. Another crunch should do it. Yep, there we go. That would have come in handy for the Stunfisk. Having a Dusk Ball. Oh, I wasn't sure if I needed to dodge them or not, and I ran right into their eyesight. Okay, that's more like it for Candy Floss here. All right. Well, we do have a fairy move. Dazzling Gleam. There we go. Alrighty. Get to fight these idiots again. Cool. Alright, if I can just beat these guys, then we're basically out of the tunnel. But yeah, we won't have any more trades until after the fire gym. So this is what our team looks like for the time being. Unless I, again, decide to do the Isle of Armor trades. Well, me having a fairy-type lead is great for this battle. Would be great if Hop could contribute at all, though. Even with the crit, we survived that pretty well. My Noon survives. Alright, Dazzling Gleam again. Alright, let's stop with the Fury Swipes. Alright, I would have preferred you do that to the Liepard, but alrighty. I probably shouldn't have got rid of Poison Powder. I'll fix that at the next Pokemon Center. I kind of forgot we had Prankster there for a minute. Alrighty, alrighty. 2 for 1 there. Cash is almost ready to evolve. Alright, heal up. Oh, we're already healed, even better. I bet we could beat this guy. Dreadnought is a Pokemon I like a lot from Sword and Shield. It was one of those Pokemon I used on my very first team. It was not in Scarlet and Violet to my knowledge. No, wait, I think it might have been. I don't know. Regardless, I didn't have the opportunity to use one. I think it was. No, yeah, because I got a shiny Choodle in Scarlet and Violet. I think I just didn't use it on my team because I had it in Sword and Shield. Alright, Candy Floss is cleaning up here. Not too worried about things with the Onix here. Will you just get me out to level up one more time? It'll evolve. Sand Tomb. Darn it. Thank goodness we got away. Okay. What's to the left up here then? Just an item. I thought it was already back in the ground. That's my bad. You see, I'm trying not to battle the things that could cause problems for my Pokemon. Kabu! Alrighty. Let's get out of the cave. Alright, Hop, whatever, keep going. So we got coughing. I know wheezing can be exchanged. I didn't know you catch Hatina outside of the forest. I could catch the coughing, but it wouldn't do anything for me. Because I would need a wheezing for the trade to get a regular wheezing in the Isle of Armor, so... Alright, Yamper's been defeated. Alright, we got Swoobat. That's something we don't want to stay in against. Crunch it. Alright, let's battle this officer here. Okay, I'm gonna kick this guy's butt. Alrighty, last resort. There we go. I made it back to the, I almost said hospital, to the hotel. Alright, we got a battle with Marnie here first. Get Cheekers in there, unless they get a really big, super effective hit on us. He should survive, and he has his berry. Alright, body slam. There we go. Alright, Cash will evolve after this battle. Let's get Corey in there just long enough for me to get the paralysis off of Candy Floss. Alrighty. Alright, let's go Candy Floss here. We'll hopefully beat this thing pretty easily and get the rest up at the hotel. Alrighty, Dazzling Gleam, and boom. And I should now have a Persian. Alrighty. I'll worry about getting rid of that move at the Pokemon Center here in a minute. Alrighty. Okay. Let me out of here. Goodbye. Let me run to the Pokemon Center here. Because I need to get, I might keep Power Gem on Persian for now instead of Bite. Because that gives us a rock move for the Fire Gem. Like, that actually was, like, good timing for that to happen. I will teach it Bite again after the gym. guess I should do it that way. Oh, no, I need to fix, that's right, I need to fix, Candy Floss here. So cash is good, we need to fix Candy Floss. Charm would be great against a physical attacking team, but except for maybe the Arcanine, that's not really going to help much in this fight. All right, so that's going to be where we end this episode, everybody. We're right by Kabu, getting ready to take on the Fire Gym. If you liked what you saw here today, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, you know that YouTube nonsense. I'll see you next time with another episode of the Pokemon Shield Tradelocke. Alright, see you then. Bye-bye.